All right, I'm back from the Christmas bird count that I did in San Bernardino County, California, and it was really, really great. I woke up super early in the morning to head to my Christmas bird count. This year I was going to do it in Southern California, so I was super excited. There was this beautiful sunset to greet us in the parking lot, and then we headed out to our first location, which was this ranch that is usually behind closed gates. First bird of the day was this beautiful canvasback, followed by this female bufflehead, which is one of the most cutest ducks out there in the world. Then we found this female vermilion flycatcher, which we were super excited to see. There would be more of those later today. Then we headed to our second location, which is known as Mojave Narrows Regional Park. It features this beautiful water area and desert habitat. We stopped at this area that had a whole bunch of seeds spread across the ground, and we were able to watch all these California quails going crazy for the seed, as well as the white-crowned sparrows. Then we saw these red-winged blackbirds also taking advantage of the food on the ground. We found our second vermilion flycatcher in the tree, and this one gave us even better looks. This one was a vibrant male. That's one of the best birds in Southern California. We also found these double-crested cormorants hanging out in a tree. And this California thrasher, one of the most unique birds you'll see in Southern California. It features that beautiful curved bill, and it was perched up nicely for us. We also found these white-breasted nuthatches playing along a tree, and they were trying to get to this suet that was set up for them. These birds are so fun to watch as they climb up and down the trees. Then we found a very hard to find bird, one that doesn't sit still, a merlin, a beautiful falcon species. Next bird we found on the list was my spark bird, the mountain bluebird. This is a female here, so it doesn't have that vibrant blue coloration that the males have. And then a great egret flying past us on the horizon. We then found a northern mockingbird perched up on this stump, and another beautiful vermilion flycatcher bobbing its tail up and down right in front of us on the trail. Then we did find a male mountain bluebird. Again, my spark bird, just an absolutely amazing creature. Followed by a Nuttall's woodpecker. We had been hearing them all day, so I was super happy to see this one pop out and give us great views. Then, lastly, to wrap up this section of the bird count, we found these American white pelicans soaring just overhead. What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for just coming along with me on the first part of the Christmas bird count. Obviously, I didn't want to force people to be on camera or make people feel uncomfortable, so I did all of that voiceover. We saw some amazing birds for the first half of the day. Big thank you to Bill for organizing this. It takes so much effort to organize a Christmas bird count, so make sure you thank your organizers after you're done. Honestly, just an incredible morning. Now I'm in charge of a few areas just over here, just trying to find some random species of birds. Did pick up a Say's phoebe over there. We've seen plenty of them today already. I heard a rock wren, which is a good bird to pick up for today, although we did have it earlier as well. So I'm just going to be driving around on these streets and seeing what birds we can add on the list for the end of the day. I'd love to see a grid roadrunner for the Christmas bird count, so hopefully we run into one of those. We're just going to continue looking around and see what we can find. At the golf course, I was able to find this male bufflehead this time, one of the most beautiful and stunning ducks out there, right off of the golf course. Amazing to see. Then at another park that I went to, I found this American pipit, a bird that we had missed earlier on in the day. I then found this black phoebe, which is a Southern California staple. These birds are absolutely everywhere in SoCal. Then at my mother-in-law's house, I found this lesser goldfinch perched up in a tree. Our last stop was another park just to wrap up the day. I ended up picking this house finch on a wire. I can't believe this bird eluded me so long, but I finally got it on camera to finish out the day. Up on a telephone pole was a northern flicker, so I was super happy to get this bird as well. We had heard many of them throughout the day, but didn't get them on film. Then I also got a yellow-rumped warbler, which was the most abundant bird probably on the bird count, or at least one of the most abundant birds. As I walked along the fence line, I actually heard a bird that sounded familiar but seemed a little bit out of place. I was super happy to finally find it, and that was the mountain chickadee. I also got some good photos to go along with it, as they're really darty, but this one showed out pretty good for me, so super happy to see that bird. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this adventure. It was an amazing Christmas bird count. Thank you for bearing with me and letting me do the voiceover on this video. I know I normally do a lot of the vlogging, but let me know in the comments below, did you like this style of video? We'll wrap up the day with this footage of a phainopepla at one of the local parks here. Absolutely incredible desert bird species. All right, I'm back from the Christmas bird count that I did in San Bernardino County, California, and it was really, really great. For the whole Christmas bird count, all the groups combined, we found 103 species. Now that's pretty cool. I think that's more than we found in Cache County. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm pretty positive that that would be the case. My group by itself, we found 67 species on the day, which was pretty awesome. No graded roadrunner for me, unfortunately, and I think in the Christmas bird count we only found one the entire time. Now they're pretty abundant out there in the high desert. That just goes to show you how hard they are to find even when you have multiple people looking for them. The most abundant bird that we had on our list was horned lark. There was one massive flock of 235 of them. But if you don't count that one massive flock, the second most abundant bird that we had on our list had to have been the American coot. They were all over the place, and I'm sure that's the case for a lot of your Christmas bird counts. I can't really say we found any rarities. I think the Christmas bird count people found a tufted titmouse, which I think it's been several years since one's been spotted during the CBC. So that would probably be the rarest bird on the day for the entire group. Let me know in the comments below, how did your Christmas bird count go? Where did you do it, and how many birds did you find? Did you find anything interesting? Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I hope to see you all next time on Bright Eyed Birding.